softly on the glass tonight. City lights blur in amber light. A quiet corner, a wooden chair. Your memory still lingers there. Steam rises from a cup gone cold. Stories left untold. We used to laugh till closing time. Now silence fills each line. In this rainy night, I feel you in the air. Through the fading light, you're everywhere. Every drop that falls brings me back again. In this old cafe, calling out your name. The vinyl spins a worn out song. The night keeps moving on. Outside the world just passes by, but here I stay till dawn. In this rainy night, I feel you in the air. Through the fading light, you're everywhere. Rain keeps falling, I remain, holding on to gentle pain. Coffee cold, but heart still warm, waiting for another dawn. Dim lights glowing in the quiet night. Shadows dancing soft and light. A cup of coffee in my hands. Like time I barely understand. The door swings open, no one's there. Just empty seats and silent air. A melody from long ago still lingers in the afterglow. Under these lights, I stay alone. Memories fade, but never gone. Every little sound feels like you near. In this old cafe, I feel you here. Clock ticks slowly on the wall, echoes down an empty hall. We used to sit right over there. Now it's just an empty chair. If I could turn the night around, would I still hear your I stay alone. Memories fade, but never gone. Every little sound feels like you near. In this old cafe, I feel you here. The night goes on, I'm still awake, holding on to small mistakes. Coffee cold, but heart still stays lost inside these quiet days. Midnight rain, soft and slow. Empty streets, nowhere to go. Fading lights, neon glow. I'm still here on my own. A quiet tune begins to play like it did back in the day. Coffee stains and old regrets, moments we cannot forget. In this falling rain, I call your name, but it fades away just the same. Every drop I hear brings you near. In this silent night, you're still here. The rhythm sways a gentle flow, like a song we used to know. Through the glass, the world feels far, lost beneath a lonely star. If I stay a little more, would you walk right through that door, or just vanish in the rain like a never-ending pain? In this falling rain, I call your name, but it fades away just the same. Every drop I hear brings you near. In this silent night, you're still here. Rain keeps falling soft and deep into memories I keep. Coffee cold, but time stands still. Waiting here, I always will. No words, just air, empty chairs, still there. Late night, dim light, shadows move out of sight. A quiet room that feels the same, but nothing here can hold your name. The echoes fade into the walls like distant broken curtain calls. We were still there that day. In a moment we couldn't stay. Time just slipped away. Now it's all in gray. Every sound feels so far, like a fading distant star. In this silent space, I still see your face. The clock stands still, or so it seems. I'm drifting through forgotten dreams. A fragile night, a fragile mind, leaving everything behind. If I close my eyes again, would it bring me back to then, or just leave me here alone with a past I've never known? We were still there that day. In a moment we couldn't stay. Time just slipped away. Now it's all in gray. Every sound feels so far, like a fading distant star. In this silent space, I still see your face. No words remain, only trace of you in this place. Raindrops falling side by side, reflections drifting in the light. A quiet smile, a gentle stare. We didn't need words back then. The world was slow, the night was warm. Safe inside that quiet storm. Time would pass, but we stayed still, like we always thought we will. In that moment in the rain, we forgot about the pain. Everything just felt so right. Standing there in fading light, every drop that touched the ground carried such a gentle sound, like a song we used to know. Soft and steady, warm and slow. I remember how you laughed, like a scene that couldn't last, but it lives inside my mind, frozen somewhere out of time. If I close my eyes again, I can see just where we've been, in that quiet silver rain, calling out your name. drop that touched the ground carried such a gentle sound, like a song we used to know, soft and steady, warm and slow. Raindrops fading into night, memories still shining bright. Though the time has slipped away, I still feel that yesterday. Cold air brushing past my face, neon lights I can't erase, footsteps echo down the street, rhythm slow and incomplete. Rain keeps falling on my coat, every drop a silent note. Cars pass by in distant sound, but no one's really around. Walking through these empty streets, where our memories used to meet. Every corner feels the same, calling out your name. City lights blur into lines lost between the space and time. I keep moving step by step through the nights I can't forget. If I stop and turn around, would your voice still make a sound, or just fade into the rain? Like everything again, walking through these empty streets, where our memories used to meet. Every corner feels the same, calling out your name. Every shadow, every light feels like you are still inside. In this quiet, endless rain, I'm still walking through the pain. Rain keeps falling, I don't stop, dripping from each rooftop. Somewhere in this lonely night, I'm still chasing fading light. Soft guitar in the quiet night, fading into amber light. A gentle breeze through memories brings you back so easily. No more rain upon the glass, just reflections from the past. We were laughing unaware of the time we couldn't spare. In this quiet night, I feel you near, like a distant light, still shining clear. Every note I hear feels like you remain in this silent space, free from pain. Talking soft and moving slow. Every chord just feels so true, like it's leading back to you. If I close my eyes again, I can see just where we've been, in that warm and gentle glow, where the time was moving slow. In this quiet night, I feel you near, like a distant light, still shining clear. Every note I hear feels like you remain in this silent space, free from pain. Soft guitar begins to fade, like the memories we made. Though the night moves on its way, I still feel you here today. Chairs still stand the way they were. Quiet nights begin to blur. Nothing moves, the air feels still, like it always somehow will. Empty cups upon the table, stories left but never stable. Voices fade into the past, moments never meant to last. In the air I feel your trace, lingering in this place. Every breath I take tonight feels like you're still inside. Through the silence, through the haze, I'm still lost in those days. Nothing here has really changed, but nothing feels the same. A distant sound, a passing tone, reminds me I'm here alone. Time keeps drifting slow and deep into memories I keep. If I stay a little more, would I hear you like before? Or just feel this quiet space, holding on to your trace. In the air I feel your trace, lingering in this place. Every breath I take tonight feels like you're still inside. Through the silence, through the haze, I'm still lost in those days. Nothing here has really changed, but nothing feels the same. The night grows thin, the lights grow low, still not ready to let go. In this old cafe I stay till the memories fade away. A distant sound across the night, soft and low beneath the light. A melody I used to know from a time so long ago. Neon signs begin to fade, memories sound just feels the same, but I still can't explain why it lingers in my mind, leaving everything behind. In the silence of this place, I still see your face. The saxophone begins to cry like a whisper in the night. Every tone just drifts away, but it always seems to stay. If I listen close enough, through the quiet, through the rough, I can hear you once again, through the music and the rain, calling out your name again, through the echo of the rain. Every sound just feels the same, but I still can't explain why it lingers in my mind, leaving everything behind. In the silence of this place, I still see your face. The night fades into the dawn, but the feeling lingers on. In this song I hear you stay, even as you fade away. Rain falls softer than before, like it knows I'm here once more. Quiet thoughts begin to flow in a way I've come to know. Nothing feels as sharp tonight, everything just feels alright. Not the same, but not as cold, like a story gently told into fading memories. I let myself just drift away. Every drop reminds me softly of a time I couldn't stay. Through the silence of the rain, there's no need to feel the pain, just a calmness slowly grows in the night. Nobody knows. Lights reflect on empty streets, fading shadows at my feet. No more questions left to ask, only moments from the past. If I stay a little while, I might almost start to smile. Not because it's all okay, but it hurts a softer way. Into fading memories, I let myself just drift away. Every drop reminds me softly of a time I couldn't stay. Through the silence of the rain, there's no need carrying me through the night. In this quiet, gentle flow, I finally let you go. I didn't mean to stay this long, just needed somewhere to sit, that's all. The chair by the window still feels the same. I think you used to like it there. It's funny how nothing really changed, but everything feels different now. I try to remember what we talked about. Something small, something quiet. Maybe it was nothing, or maybe it meant everything. I can't tell anymore. There's a smell of coffee in the air, and something I can't quite explain. Like time just settled here, never moved again. I hear the door, but no one comes in. Just the sound of wind again. I almost said your name just now. Yeah, I almost did. Strange how little things remain long after we're gone. Maybe I stayed too long, or maybe not long enough. I still don't know. There's a quiet kind of comfort here, even with the empty space, like something still remains. I just can't see your face. I should probably go. Yeah, but not yet. Not just yet. There's a quiet corner here where the light feels a little softer. I didn't notice it before, or maybe I just never stayed this long. The sound of cups, the low hum in the room, it all feels distant tonight, like everything is moving, but I'm not part of it. I sit a while, not really thinking, just letting time pass. There was something about this place, something I used to know. I just can't name it now. Maybe it's in the silence, or in the way the night settles in so slowly. I look outside, the street is still awake, about something I'm in. There's a quiet kind of feeling that comes and goes. I don't try to hold it. I've learned some things don't stay. Still, this place remembers something. Even if I don't, and for a moment that feels enough. I didn't notice how late it got. The streets are quieter now, a little colder than before. Lights flicker one by one, like they're slowly calling it a night. And I'm still here, walking. I keep going, no real direction, just following the sound of my steps echoing back to me. There used to be a place here right around this corner. Or maybe I'm remembering it wrong. Yeah, maybe I am. It's strange how everything changes without asking, without warning, just quietly. Cars pass by now and then, but no one really sees me, and I'm not sure I mind that. There's a rhythm in this, the way the night moves, slow but never really still, just like this. I thought about turning back more than once tonight, but somehow I kept going. Maybe it's easier like this, to just walk and not think too much. The air feels colder now, or maybe it's just me. I can't really tell anymore. Either way, I'm still here, still walking. And for now, that's enough. Yeah, that's enough. It hit me all at once tonight. Not slowly, not the way it used to, just suddenly. I was sitting there doing nothing for a while, just letting time pass. Then something shifted. I don't know what it was, but I felt it. In the sound of a passing car, in the way the light moved across the wall, and something I couldn't explain at all. I thought I was fine, I really thought I was okay. Maybe I just wasn't thinking about it. We didn't say goodbye that night, not properly, not the way people usually do. We just stopped like it would somehow be easier if we left it like that. I remember turning around like I might say something, like I should say say now if I had the chance? Maybe nothing, maybe the same silence, maybe the same ending. But tonight, for some reason, it all came back. Not slowly, not gently, just all at once. The night moves a little slower here. I didn't notice it at first, but now I feel it in the way the air settles, in the way the light barely shifts, like everything is taking its time. I'm not really doing anything, just sitting, just being here. There's a sound somewhere, soft, almost fading, like it doesn't want to be heard. It reminds me of something, not clearly, but enough to stay. I think we used to talk about this, how nights like this felt different, like they held on to things. I didn't understand it then, or maybe I just didn't listen the way I should have. Now it all feels quieter, not empty, just quieter. I watch the shadows move slowly across the floor without thinking too much about it. There's no rush anymore, no reason to leave, not yet. If I stay a little longer, maybe I'll remember something, or maybe I won't. Either way, it feels alright right now. The night keeps moving, slow and steady, like it always does. And I'm still here, just watching it pass. Nothing really happens here, and somehow I don't mind. The same quiet, the same air, the same kind of stillness. I thought it would feel empty, but it doesn't. Not exactly. There's something in the way everything just stays without asking anything from me. I don't have to move, I don't have to think, I don't have to decide anything tonight. The clock is ticking somewhere, but it feels far away, like it's not meant for me. I sit here a while longer, not waiting, just staying. There was a time when silence felt uncomfortable, like something was missing, but now it feels different, not full, not empty, just enough. I look around, nothing has changed, not really, and maybe that's why I'm still here, because nothing happens, and I don't have to leave, not yet. I didn't mean to walk this far, but somehow I kept going, past the streets I've seen before, and the ones I barely notice anymore. The lights are still on in some of the windows, people living quiet lives I'll never really know. I wonder what they're thinking tonight, if they're thinking anything at all. We're just letting time pass slowly, like I seem to be doing now. There's a rhythm in my steps, not fast, not slow, just enough to keep me moving through everything I don't say. I thought I cleared my mind, I really believed I had, but then you came back again, like you always seem to do. Not loudly, not suddenly, just quietly, in between everything else. I pass by that place again, we used to stop there sometimes. I don't look for too long, but I notice it every single time. It's strange how, even without trying, I still remember things I thought I had forgotten. The way it felt back then, not better, not worse, just different in a way I can't explain. I'm getting closer now, I can see my street ahead. The same lights, the same quiet feeling. I thought I'd feel something more, something stronger than this, but maybe this is enough, at least for tonight. Just walking, just breathing, just letting it stay like this. And maybe that's all I needed right now. There was a sound somewhere in the background, soft enough to ignore, but I didn't. I kept listening like it meant something, even if I couldn't explain why. Time passed, I think it did, but it didn't feel like it. The same chair, the same table, the same dim light above. Nothing changed, and maybe that's why I didn't move. There were things I could have done, places I could have gone, but none of it felt necessary. Not tonight. I thought about getting up more than once, but something kept me there. Not strongly, not clearly, just enough, like a feeling you don't question, because it feels familiar. I don't know how long it's been, and I'm not sure I need to know. Some nights just feel like this, and maybe that's okay. It didn't hurt the same anymore, not like it used to, not in the way I remembered. I noticed it slowly, not all at once, just little by little. There was a time when everything felt heavier, when even small things stayed too long. But tonight it feels different, and I don't know why. I try to think about it the same way I used to, but something had changed. Not gone, not completely, just quieter. I sat there for a while, letting the feeling stay, without trying to understand it. Maybe I got used to it, or maybe I just got tired of holding on to it. Either way, it feels lighter now, in a way I didn't expect. I can still remember everything clearly, nothing is missing, but it doesn't stay the same. It doesn't press down like before, it just passes through. And maybe that's enough. Maybe it was never about forgetting. Maybe it was about letting it feel different. I'm still here, still thinking, still remembering. the same anymore. And somehow that feels okay for now. Maybe it was never meant to stay, not in the way I thought it would, not in the way I held on to it. I used to think that if I waited long enough, something would change, that things would come back or make more sense somehow if I just stayed still. But time doesn't work like that. It moves whether you follow or not, whether you're ready or not. And I think I'm starting to see that now. Not clearly, not all at once, but enough to feel it. There's a kind of quiet that comes after everything settles. Not empty, just different. I don't feel the same anymore, not in the way I used to, not in the way I expected. Maybe that's okay. Maybe things were never meant to last. Not everything, not like we want them to. Some things just happen, and then they don't, without asking. And maybe that's where I am now. Not stuck, not lost, just somewhere in between. Still thinking, still remembering, but not holding on the same way. And maybe that's enough for now. After everything got quiet, I stayed a little longer. Not because I had to, just because I could. There was nothing left to say, nothing left to think about. Just a kind of stillness I didn't expect. The room felt different, not empty, not full, just settled. I sat there without checking the time, without wondering what comes next. For once, I didn't feel the need to move forward or to go back. Everything just stayed exactly where it was, and somehow that didn't feel wrong. I used to think silence meant something was missing, but maybe I was wrong. maybe it just means there's nothing left to hold on to. And maybe that's okay. I don't feel lighter, not really, just quieter. Like something inside me finally stopped trying. I stayed there a little longer than I needed, but I didn't regret it, not this time. It was quiet, but not empty. That's the first thing I noticed. The kind of quiet that stays for a while, not asking anything, not expecting anything. I sat there longer than I planned, longer than I needed to, but I didn't leave. I thought I would at some point. I really thought I would, but something kept me there, not strongly, not clearly, just enough to stay. I looked around, nothing had changed, not really. The same table, the same light, the same feeling that I couldn't name. It was quiet, but not empty. There was something in it, something I didn't understand. Maybe I didn't need to. Maybe it was enough just to feel it without asking why, without trying to hold on to it. Time passed, I think it did, but I didn't check, I didn't want to. Some things feel different when you don't measure them, when you don't try to explain them. It was quiet, but not empty, and somehow that stayed with me. Some things stay, even when they're gone. I didn't understand that before. I thought everything just ended cleanly, like it was supposed to, but it doesn't. It lingers in ways you don't expect, in places you don't look. Some things stay, even when they're gone. I noticed it tonight, in the smallest details, in the quiet moments, in between everything else. It wasn't loud, it wasn't clear, but it was there, and I felt it. The way it comes back, not all at once, but slowly. things stay, even when they're gone. I tried not to think about it, but that never really works. It just finds another way to reach you, through memory, through feeling, through something you can't name. And maybe that's the point. Maybe it's not meant to leave, not completely, not all the way. Some things stay, even when they're gone. Even now, even here, even in this moment, I can still feel it. Not the same, not as strong, but enough, just enough. Some things stay, even when they're gone. Maybe that's not a bad thing. Maybe that's just how it works. The night was almost over. I could feel it, not suddenly, not all at once, just slowly, like everything was settling down without saying anything. I should have left, I knew that, I really did, but I stayed. The night was almost over, but I stayed. There was nothing left to do, nothing left to say, nothing left to figure out. Still, I didn't move. The light was changing, just a little, enough to notice, enough to know this moment wouldn't last. The night was almost over, but I stayed. I kept sitting there, not thinking too much, not trying to hold on to anything, just being there for a little longer. Some things don't need answers, some things don't need meaning, some things just stay and then fade. The night was almost over, but I stayed, even when I knew it was ending, even when I knew it wouldn't come back. I stayed, not for a reason, not for a memory, not for anything, just because I wasn't ready to leave. The night was almost over, and still I stayed. the music ended, I was still there, not moving, not thinking, just there. The sound had faded completely, but something stayed. I could feel it in the silence in the air, like it hadn't really left. After the music ended, I was still there. I thought I would leave right away. That's what I always do. But this time I didn't. I stayed a little longer than I needed to, longer than I planned. The room felt different now, not empty, not full, just finished. Like everything had already happened, and nothing else was coming. After the music ended, I was still there. There was nothing left to hold on to, nothing left to understand. Just a quiet kind of ending, the kind that doesn't explain itself. I looked around once more without expecting anything, and somehow that felt enough. After the music ended, I was still there. And then slowly I stood up and left.